Already.
Live. We're live.
I don't know about that, but...
And they might have thought we were fucking dead. We missed a week. They're fucking dead.
Well, because somebody died.
Yeah, that's sad.
My guitar guy.
Yeah, Aaron was asking me if I knew who it was. I'm like, no.
No. You didn't know him.
You want to try?
I was just about to grab a J.
This one is 35.6.
30. Fuck. You're doing better than I am today. I got 29ers.
It's got like a back.
29.5. What?
This is...
So this is some fear and loathing shit is what you're telling me.
This is the red star of joints. Golden fucking lemons.
I like how the fucking container looks like a prescription pill bottle. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's like fucking, here we go. It's not even childproof though.
Fuck Colorado, their nurses are giving weed to the kids at school.
Just,
like, oh, I got a tummy ache. Just smoke this joint.
Here's a bowl. Light it up. It's like a 4-year-old.
Morno, what is up? Welcome to the stream. We're back with another podcast. We should be back on a normal schedule. Last weekend I had a memorial. Had a lot going on. It was not
Hit
good,
this.
not good times.
Yeah.
For me. But although I had a very good time, a lot of good friends were in town I hadn't seen in a long time.
Came down for it.
Actually, the coolest part for me was getting to know his family and stuff, like telling his parents stories, that they didn't know about, and they were just really cool.
And they could tell you stories.
Yeah, it was really cool.
About.
Yeah, I learned a lot about him at the memorial that I didn't know. Really cool. I would love to have been given pot by the school nurse. That's a thing in Colorado now. Maybe it's a hoax. I read something about that.
Throw this away real quick. After I got all comfy and in place.
I need to get another fucking computer chair.
I bought 2 new pairs of jeans. You know how I go through jeans, right?
I don't, but I'll take your word for it.
So I'm at work. Shit you not. I got blasted with cocktail 2 days in a row, just fucking head to toe wearing my new clothes. I was like, God damn it.
That's a thing. You don't fucking wear new clothes at the factory, man.
Yeah.
It's like the factory knows. The production line will be like,
it's like do.
You can pick up on those fresh clothes frequencies, and they just fucking product just is like a magnet to that shit. That can't be real. Look it up. I don't know if it's real. I do remember seeing some articles that said shit like that. Right? Do you remember seeing shit like that?
Well, I don't know, but
I can say twice now I've seen
even
it.
the guy, one of the guys in town who owns a dispensary, he was on Weedakit, and his stepdaughter was one of the youngest cannabis patients in Oregon when she had cancer.
Oh yeah.
She was like, she had to be 5 or 6, and they were giving her like.
Seeing him on that TV show,
Yeah.
and it was when they were living in Portland at the time, and I was like, man, I've smoked with those guys. I've been at barbecues with those guys and shit.
He's a total dick. But I mean, that was cool.
Dude, Scott tried to hook me up with fucking Aaron at one point. Like after they had split up or some shit, and she was looking to get some D. And I was into I don't know what was going on with me, but I wasn't interested.
You weren't interested.
I wasn't interested. He's like, she's a freak in bed. I was like, fuck, so am I.
But not right now. Game of Thrones started back up.
Oh, I know, it's all over Facebook. Everybody's like, Game of Thrones.
I love
Just
and
like that.
hate watching reactions because so many people get shit wrong.
Well, I feel like there's a whole new load of memes that I don't know. I'm out of the circle, they're not funny to me because I don't get it because it's a Game of Thrones thing,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like.
Well, I still think we should do a Germ Reacts Game of Thrones, get you through it.
Fuck, I got all these TVs and shit now, we could.
I got a laptop now so I can help with editing. We can...
I was going to take that one, I think, and hook it up in the studio, and then I don't know what I'm going to do with that one.
As for what we're smoking, it's Golden Lemons, and it's 35.6%. I'm fucking blogging everything.
That's a percentage.
Game of Thrones is just titties and dragons. Exactly. That's how I sell it to Germ. It's just titties and dragons. What else do you need?
Wedding cake. I don't think I've ever tried wedding cake. Have you?
No. I've heard of somebody saying like wedding cake before, but
And some race fuel? Is that meth?
and black people. I was excited to come over. Threw off the whole schedule. I was like, damn it.
Yeah, that did really throw off the schedule. I was gonna try to plan it to where we could still do it, and like maybe Max would, since he was in town, he could be on it. But it was too hectic. It was like,
Yeah.
I might as well just cancel and schedule for another time.
Good.
I was just giving you shit. That's just a crazy, strange name, yeah. Well, let's try one of these Bruce Banner, which we've both had.
Yeah, Bruce Banner.
Yeah, it's a pretty popular strain, especially in the joints.
Yep. Speaking of Bruce Banner, Endgame came out. Haven't gone to see it. Really want to.
I haven't either, but like people are freaked. Dude, I'm so baked. Like, Bare Bones is back, so I'm back to going through the drive-thru getting sodas again.
Mm-hmm.
And the only like white dude that works there, he's like, fucking hey, I'm excited for Endgame in 10 days or something like that. And I was like, I didn't even know what the fuck, I don't know why, but it just wasn't in my head. I wasn't thinking. And Endgame, I'm thinking he's talking about a concert or something, because he's like, I got tickets already or some shit. And I was like, oh, cool, man. And I'm sure he thought I was just such a dipshit, because it was obvious I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Oh, man.
Even though I obviously did, it was in the back of my head. I just wasn't putting it forward. We should go together, man.
Yeah, we should, because I really want to go fucking see it.
I hear it's perfect. That's what I heard. Perfect.
I know one spoiler from it, but it's not, it's not a big one. I saw a picture and Thor has it like a pot belly.
Oh shit.
He's pregnant.
Booze?
Yeah.
Oh, he's pregnant with Thanos' baby.
Just like we fucking theorized.
Fuck.
We called that shit right after Infinity War.
Dude,
We're like,
we need to start writing movies.
Thor and Thanos gonna hook up. Finally, Ram Ranch cast is back.
Fuck you, Salad. That's Rambo's stream, alright? You want to see the cast of Ram Ranch? Go over to Rambo McLeod. I should put that on the bottom of my little banner there.
If you want Ram Ranch, go to...
I actually finally dropped by his stream.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You were a guest on his.
He was streaming, and I was like, you know what, I should just stop by.
I pulled up ours on my new laptop, and I was actually surprised, because considering the setup we're using, it's kind of good quality,
I was surprised when we checked the sound quality that one time. I think after I bought this or something. It's we're using a headset.
Is this stream nerd friendly? Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm wearing a Game of Thrones shirt. I have a video game tattoo I'm not going to show because it's right on my titty.
We've had some pretty nerdy conversations here. The nerdiest.
But yeah, that microphone, I think we could probably even plug it into your fucking PlayStation. And it's one of those ones.
If it's USB,
yeah, it's plug and play. That's why I fucking look for it. You guys like the event? We were just talking about the Avengers. Yeah, we haven't seen Endgame yet. We're just
don't fucking spoil it, bitch.
Saying that maybe we'll go see it.
Yeah, we're talking about going together.
Yeah,
he's the one that got me into it.
Yeah, I like hounded him until I got him to watch. I think you watched Infinity War first, and then went back and watched some of like the Guardians. I did. And because I told you would really.
It was all the talking about Infinity War, and then I was like, I want to buy it. And like, because remember Jake was like, "Why would you start?" And I was like, "I don't give a fuck."
I'm not into the Avengers. Okay.
I wasn't until I watched Infinity War, and now that shit's pretty fucking cool to me. Like, that's a good fucking movie.
I'm like,
not gonna lie, and I'm not into like big CGI crazy action movies.
It's only the Marvel ones for me. Like, I can take or leave like all of the DC franchise. The only one I was really excited for was Suicide Squad, and that's because they had that trailer to Bohemian Rhapsody.
I can't stand fucking Joker in that one, man.
Yeah, Oh, they have a trailer for Joaquin Phoenix as Joker. He's doing a Joker movie.
That looks pretty interesting.
Yeah, it looks like
way different.
It looks closer to Heath Ledger's take, where it's like more of a mental disability than the guy's like.
It's like an origin story, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is an origin story. Yeah, if you wanted to start at the beginning, it would be the first Iron Man movie. They have a Hulk movie that's made before Iron Man, but it's a different guy playing the Hulk. It's Edward Norton.
Right.
Then he gets changed to Mark Ruffalo. Would have loved for it to have been Edward Norton the whole fucking time. He's such a good actor.
It was like, fuck, I was in 7th grade or something when the Hulk came out.
Yeah. So, but Iron Man, the first one, really starts like everything leading up to Thanos.
And honestly, you don't have to start from the beginning, because I didn't.
It's just like
I enjoy it. Like, I knew enough to where it all made sense to me.
Yeah, if you know who Captain America is, if you know who Iron Man is, Thor, the Hulk, the big one, like the big Avengers, you're gonna be fine. I have not seen the trailer for Brightburn. Have you? I don't even know what that is.
What is that? Oh yeah, isn't that another Marvel one? And it's like this kid's from fucking outer space or something, isn't he? Or something. He's got powers, and yeah, sounds like he's struggling with like trying to be good, but he's like keeps doing bad things with these powers or something.
That would be, if we're gonna be honest, if I had like a superpower, the first thing I would like start doing would be like robbing banks. It almost doesn't matter what the superhero power is if I can get away with robbing a bank.
Yeah, you would. Honestly, anybody would do that. The first thing they would do is like, okay, I want to be financially stable for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Oh, see it? Yeah. I mean, I'll look it up on YouTube.
Are we still talking about
Brightburn?
Yeah, it looks good. It looked real dark and
Ant-Man
right up my alley.
And goes into Thanos' ass and regrows. That probably, he goes in and then grows into a giant man.
And then twist, Thanos likes it though.
Yeah, and he doesn't die from it. Which is like Ant-Man wearing a Thanos suit.
When they talk, it's just like a double voice. You hear both Ant-Man and Thanos speaking at the same time.
Evil Kid Superman.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he looks pretty dark.
Twist, Ant-Man can't go in because Thanos used a butt plug.
Fuck.
Damn it. That's how Endgame ends. They can't beat him because of that. That was his only weakness, we thought, was his asshole.
He's got the fucking gauntlet up there already.
He's like, that's where I keep the Power Stone.
He like fisted himself and the gauntlet got stuck.
He has his hands out. He's like, I'm gonna snap it. No, even this, there was a lot of jokes going on because Endgame was coming out this week. And this week's episode of Game of Thrones, it's like the last season and it's the big battle episode of the season. They said it's the biggest battle that's ever been like filmed. And
ever?
Yeah. Including like the Lord of the Rings movies and all of that.
Than, like, that's probably good.
And so everybody's joking like, oh, okay, just be prepared for all of your favorite characters to die this week in like Marvel and fucking Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, the biggest incest battle?
Kind of.
Might be close.
There's still incest on Game of Thrones.
I saw a joke, something about that. Something about incest happening this season. Purple Punch.
Just when one incest couple is winding down, a new one starts up. It's Game of Thrones. It's like the main plot line is all based around.
That's all I hear about it now. Like,
see what
and I guess with this new one, that's just made it even worse.
What I don't
just
like
adding fuel to
is the
fire.
first incest couple is twins, and I have a twin, and people are like trying to make jokes about that. I'm like, no.
Yeah, at the memorial, I found out that Derek was a twin. I didn't realize that he has a twin sister as well.
So yeah, like identical.
She made the joke because she's like I don't know what kind of business she does and stuff. She does all these business meetings she does all the time, and she says like they always do like asking questions around asking about people and stuff. Yeah. And when they find out that she has a twin brother, she says they always ask, do you look alike? She couldn't help but laugh and cry at that point because that's the joke was like, no, we don't.
Yeah. Mine.
You've ever seen us? We're quite different.
My twin is a girl, and yeah, we don't
it's
look
funny,
alike either.
Yeah, people assume just since you're twins that you're gonna look.
But you're
gonna be identical. Twins.
It is a useful little way to just here's a tidbit about me that can start a conversation. I'm a twin because.
Right.
I guess it's not that common, but it's not super uncommon.
Yeah. I always thought identical twins was trippy to me.
I wish I had an identical twin. I would have fucked with people my whole life. Hey, let's trade places.
The ones that trade girlfriends and shit like that.
Yeah.
They're so identical that they could do that and they get away with it.
Well, that's an even mirror image twins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to school with some identical twins, but there was slight difference between you. You could tell which one you were talking to.
But there are some that are
But there are some that are just fucking it's like looking in a mirror. One of those Asian countries, the battles, the sex, incest things are all censored in Game of Thrones. I'm surprised.
What is left?
What's left?
There's no battles.
There's the sky.
There's no sex. There's no incest. It's just all the peaceful.
Remember that episode of Game of Thrones and there was the sky?
Yeah.
And then there was the blur, but there was the sky though. I remember that bird flew through.
Yeah, it's remember when they just talked, and then their next conversation didn't make sense because it's something big had happened in the middle of it. The battles.
Remember there was all this yelling that all I could see was a bunch of black.
I was watching Game of Thrones and I was curious why this one episode the dwarf had no scar on his face, and then the next time I saw him it was his face had been fucking cut open. I've never watched Game of Thrones. It's good. I mean,
Delve, what is up?
You're definitely gonna hear that wherever you go. I would say even if you don't like fantasy, it's worth fucking.
I'm right there with you. I've never watched it. This guy's trying to get me into it, but I've never watched it. I got him
into the Avengers. I got him to play a game. I brought him another game. I'm trying to give him culture.
I watched YouTube. I haven't watched TV in 2 years. I'll see it I'm a guest at somebody's house. It's on there, but I don't.
As well.
I don't go out of my way to watch TV anymore. What?
And most of the important talks were cut out as well. It's just the opening music and then the end credits.
All of the talks are cut out just because of the theme of the conversation.
Yeah, because there's a lot of. I don't watch these shows people seem to enjoy. To each their own.
You're having NorCal move in? No way. Are you guys gonna have a streamer house? That's fucking nuts.
I don't know who NorCal is.
Another streamer.
I kind of had pieced that together.
I don't really know NorCal as much as the Home Buddies do. Apparently, if they're moving in together.
Well, I would say a lot of HBO shows are worth watching. I keep telling him Westworld is really good.
Oh, I'm fucking pumped for the Deadwood movie.
Yeah, they even had a trailer for that.
Yeah, fuck, I can't believe that they made it.
Yeah,
they needed to. It wasn't supposed to be canceled. They
made this show.
Watching it, they were having a hard time keeping.
And I know I've told you about it. The Brink, and it had Jack Black, and it was set in the Middle East, and it's fucking hilarious. And it's one season. I've watched that season 20 times, and it got canceled. And I just always felt like it was too smart for its time. Nobody really wanted to talk about the Middle East.
Yeah, I think you're the only.
I'm the only person who fucking ever watched it, and that's why they didn't make season 2.
He'll be here in less than a month. What made him move to? What state are you guys in?
California?
No, they're clear over eastern side of the states.
Is it California?
It's funny because I have your address somewhere and all my Pokemon stuff.
He's gonna read it out loud.
Yeah, out loud. You still laugh at
with the social security number of Filthy Frank is coming to the podcast, and we're all playing Deadly Twister 3.
Oh God. Yeah, dude. That's what we should do. The next podcast. Quit fucking dicking around and talking about it, and finally set up our drinking game.
Yeah.
And I hit up fucking Rambo or some other people.
Yeah, I feel like we need one or two more people.
At least one more fucking person.
To just make it worth it, because if it's just me and you.
Yeah. Wouldn't be as good.
But I mean,
more people.
Just more reactions to drinking gross shit.
Yeah.
Rig the spinner. Clearly. Obviously, we're gonna rig it, so it always.
You fucking ruined it. I was gonna make that a joke. Every time I had to spin it, I was definitely gonna stop it when I wanted it to.
He doesn't even take his finger off. He just slowly rotates it to what he wants.
Yeah, just like
while maintaining eye contact with everybody at the table.
Yeah, with whoever spin it is, and just like, oh, you have to do.
This is a new one. It says battery acid.
Battery acid.
Yeah, fuck it.
You ever seen those lithium farms and shit in India?
Do batteries grow on plants?
No, they they take basically water from the ground that's in all the minerals and stuff. That's how they get the lithium. They take it out and bring it in these pools on the surface to where it fucking dries out all the fucking water, and it kind of what it does is it evaporates, and that's what makes the lithium, because the salt all dries out of it and shit, and they get tons of salt that they pull out of it. Mm-hmm. But you just see these fucking huge pools of just green. It looks weird. Yeah.
I have a hard time because lithium sounds like lyrium, which is this magic shit from Dragon Age, and my brain confuses them because I never.
Maybe they're supposed to be the same thing.
It is like a
video games.
Yeah, it is like a mineral that fucking powers magic.
Yeah, I watched a thing on Ark where this guy was he's like, it was a April Fool's video he was doing on Ark, and he's like, I'm gonna make this kibble, because they did the new kibble recipes. And he went out and actually got real life stuff, and I didn't realize that the berries and this stuff are all actually real fucking berries we have. They're supposed to be raspberries and blueberries. And
do you know what I never realized?
What the fuck?
Until a year ago. You know marionberries?
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of a local thing.
You didn't know that?
No. Forever, I'd never really been outside of Oregon for most of my life, and so I thought marionberries were everywhere.
Yeah, no, that's our little special thing here.
Marionberry syrup is the best shit ever.
Fucking ice cream?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, I bought a mustard one time that was marionberry mustard, and even that was super dank.
That's crazy. That actually sounds good. I had a raspberry mustard one time that was actually really fucking good.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think, but it was. Was it raspberry or something like that? It was fucking a berry in a fucking mustard, and it was fucking amazing though.
Left hand yellow, broken glass, right leg, red can. I can't read when it breaks it up like that.
Those are real ones they did, isn't it? I remember red candles, because I remember one of them sticking their hand in the candles after already putting their hand in a wound, already creating a wound and sticking it in the hot wax or something.
Because it's I
remember they had ice and salt.
See, I wouldn't want to do something where I'm gonna fuck up my hands.
Right.
The candles, but the glass was not a thing. Yeah.
I saw fucking LA Beast eating labels.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he read that.
What flavor were they?
Glass, sand. But he read somewhere that it's safe to eat glass as long as you grind it up fine enough.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna test that.
Dude, it was nuts watching him eat. I think it was 4 light bulbs maybe or something like that. It was fucked up.
This one is White Fire OG. It is 23.56. But that's a badass fucking name.
I'm all Bruce Banner today, guys.
I tried to bring a variety because I kept just bringing the same Moto ones because I liked them.
Usually I buy a couple different varieties.
I'm on a shitty fucking portrait.
The night of the memorial, we went and hit the dispensary all drunk as fuck, and I got these. This was a nice one because it had 3 different kinds in it, and they were labeled.
Oh yeah.
I got we got.
That's a nice tin for it too.
Yeah, because fucking Brandon Gatchett. Fucking, he's like, hey guys, you know, at the bar, he's like,
let's entirely drop him.
He
said B.
Nobody's gonna look him up. But fucking, he's like, there's a rock show at 10 o'clock at this address. It's like behind a fucking laundromat, a weird fucking place. We go there and it's like a fucking jazz show. There was this other chick standing outside with a leather jacket, looked like she was ready for a rock show. And she's the one that ended up smoking one of those joints with me because I bust out and fucking, because I'm drunk. I'm like, dude, I'm here for a rock show and there's fucking saxophones in that bitch. I poked my head in, everybody fucking looked at me, dude. Like
dude, it was private or something.
Yeah, I was just like, that's because it was just like a small room and everybody circled around a goddamn saxophone and piano fucking. And I'm like, dude, where's the loud shit?
He's like, it's a rock show. You get there, it's like literal fucking rocks. It's like a mineral show. What is
I felt duped.
Red light bulbs taste like strawberries. Green light bulbs taste like green apples.
I have a grape light bulb right there. It's grape flavor.
What is up? All the way from Georgia.
Unit 10, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Podcast number 7. Right? Isn't that what I put in the title?
LA Beast, was that the guy that... I'm going to correct that. That drank the old Crystal Pepsi and vomited it everywhere?
Yeah. Which time? I watched him...
7.
Yeah. I was right. That was correct. I watched him boil a fucking liter of Coke and then he threw in, it was like an old bottle, like that big of Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah.
With it. And it was like, wasn't even clear anymore. It was yellow. And yeah, it was eating that and he fucking puked. He said it just tasted like chemicals. It was black. Just
so fucking... I watched, I told you I watched Survivor. I think it was last season they got to this challenge and it was like, eat all this gross shit and whoever can like eat it the quickest, and you're gonna race through tiers of eating gross shit and you would eventually win the immunity so you couldn't be voted out that week. And he was like, or you can just sit out and you can have pizza. And I was watching this, I'm like, I would sit the fuck out of that so fast because there's no way I'm gonna win. I'm not even gonna try. And my girlfriend's like, well, that makes you look like an asshole, and one guy did sit out. And she's like, well, everybody's gonna hate him, they're gonna vote him out. He ended up winning the whole fucking show.
See?
Got to have pizza and didn't have to eat gross shit. That's winning at life right there.
I'm trying to think of the name of that show that fucking Steve Urkel fucking hosted, where they did all that shit in the dark. Did you ever watch that? Like, they'd have like a fish tank and they'd put like something stupid like a pineapple in it, but they're in pitch black and they'd have to feel in there. And their imagination would run wild.
Isn't there like a really funny one? Like something really fucking funny happened on that show.
I was just about to get to one that I remember that stuck out in my mind for me. Where like they're, so everything's done in the pitch black.
Yeah.
Right? You see everything yourself in night vision and they tell you what they're doing and everything. And there's one where they had to smell stuff in the dark. And there was literally, like, I don't know if it was like a box, each like box they went up to or something, but there was literally one that was a guy's ass.
And the guy, like, went back to it, right?
Like, bare ass. I just remember, like, somebody goes, oh, it smells like ass. And then, like, there's a thing that notifies you if you're right or wrong. It's like, bing. And he's like, wait, what? I just stuck my face in ass.
That'd be awful.
One of my other favorites was they told him they had to balance like a beam way up, like 30, 40, 50 feet up in the air or whatever. When in reality, they turned the lights off and it was like 2 feet off the ground. And they did it just to freak them the fuck out.
Yeah.
They even put harnesses on them so they, like safety measures, so they still think they're way up there.
So they're all freaking out.
But they're just right, like a foot off the ground. And some of them did. They fall and they go, ah! Oh, fuck.
They just keep screaming forever.
Well, I want to say, like, some of them were, like, teams, like, they did, like, team things where, like, one of them fell and was like, hey, it's just, like, a foot. Like, it's, like, not even a drop. Like,
you remember that show where people would fucking, I think it was on MTV, and people would hire their not hired. They would get these people to come in and scare their friends and shit. And they'd set up like these elaborate fucking pranks on people.
Was there one where it was like Bigfoot?
Yeah, it was like
people
crazy.
In a camper.
Yeah, it was crazy shit like that.
What was the name of that?
I can't remember what it was called.
Dude, that joint, like, it ran to where it burnt around, and like that's a piece of the joint still. Yeah. Like, it cut
fucking
around
hardcore canoes. That's what's happening a lot with like pre-rolls that I've been smoking.
Whoa. 25 ghost peppers or something like that.
That is 25 more than I would eat.
You know, when it comes to ghost peppers, I've never really like eaten a ghost pepper or anything, but back in the day, like 4 years ago, I want to say, Jack in the Box had this burger or a chicken sandwich, maybe it was, but it had like this ghost pepper sauce on it. Fuck, that thing was good.
Well, it was like those fucking spicy nacho chicken sandwiches that you and I were like fucking.
They're gone, aren't they?
No, they still have them.
They still have them? Dude, yeah. Don't tell me that.
They're so fucking good.
This guy, boo, we were going nuts over that.
We were getting them like every day.
We were. I'd wake up and I'd be like, all right, I gotta make sure I throw in some cash in my wallet for those sandwiches on fucking break.
Yeah. Fucking.
You ashy, bro. I told you. As soon as you walked in the door.
You're so fucking ashy.
He tries to tell me, fucking, I'm ashy. Look, it's on stream, bro. You ashy.
This is a grinder, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Marcus has the same one.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
I was like, those are awesome. I don't even have a grinder.
Yeah, I bought this like. Fuck. Actually, I think it was when I first started working at the factory that I bought this.
That was a fucking long time ago. Lotion it up.
I saw fucking Germy at the bar.
Yeah.
That night, the memorial. Yeah, I was like, he comes walking out of the bed. I was like, "Oh, Germy, how's it going?" He's like, "I need to go home." I was like, "I didn't know you fucking drink." He's like, "I don't. That's why I need to go home."
I wonder what he was doing at the bar.
I don't know. He looked kind of slosh though. He started going off about how they're about to lose some bunch of people at the factory and shit. I was like, dude, all that motherfucker has to do is call me and I'll be there.
Right.
He's like, I'll tell him.
He knows it too.
He walked away, yeah. Moron.
Lotion it up. She's talking to you. I don't know if she's Salad's girl. Salad's talking to you and saying lotion it up because you fucking ashy.
Oh. I think he's referring to you because we already
no,
proved,
it's fucking.
It's been a proven fact here on stream. Like, look, you're shedding ash on the table. That's not even from the joints. That's from your fucking skin. Bro,
you ashy.
You saw it here, folks.
When I look right at it, I can see the reflection in my glasses. I'm trying to get it. Damn it. Alright. I'm fucking high, and I was trying to get it right over my fucking eyeballs.
I did that once when I used to like have like the TV and the like an actual like when I used to watch TV and I'd just like leave it running. I would stream, and like one time like. You leave it on Cinemax, it gets late enough, what's gonna happen? And I look down and there's all this fucking softcore porn going on, and I was just like, I hope this doesn't reflect into the fucking...
Right.
And I get banned for that. And then that's where my first reaction stream, I guess, came from. That was pretty funny, because some of the viewers had Cinemax and tuned in too. To what I was watching, so I was sitting there describing what I was watching. I'm all drunk as fuck and just being a goofball. And yeah, it was actually a hit. I can't remember who it was. Holmes. He was there, and I remember he was the first person that tuned in with me.
And you guys are just watching like this.
So we're watching the same thing, and he knows what I'm reacting to, so he can
We've reacted to a porn on our fucking podcast. So I wouldn't describe that shit as softcore.
Oh no, that was extremely hardcore porn.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You think you've seen it all until that one?
I don't think anything will ever be like the same after that.
He had to like look up head insertions on fucking Pornhub.
The FBI is at his house. Like, you forced two people to watch this. My geometry teacher was ashy as fuck. His ankles looked like they could touch. Should have told him to lotion it up. Oh man.
That's when you just get a little bit of lotion, just steal it from the girl's desk next to you and just squirt his ankles real quick.
Yeah, and hope he doesn't notice.
He's not looking.
It's windy as fuck outside.
You know what's funny about that? I had a dream last night that like there was like fucking winds that like got so strong that they just like blew mankind off the face of the earth.
That'd have to be some strong fucking wind.
Oh, it was intense. I remember I was trying to like, like there's a building. I remember and I stepped around the corner to like, I was like, the wind's so strong, and then I was like, ouch, it hurts. Yeah,
just
pretty
blows
much.
you into dust.
Pretty much. And then it was weird waking up and it's all windy, and I was like, whoa.
You're like, uh-oh.
It's happening.
It's happening. We used to have this tree behind our house, huge fucking locust, and it would just drop branches, and so whenever it got windy, I was like so super fucking nervous because it was over like our neighbor's house and our house and a power line, and it got taken down like fucking 6 months ago, and so like now when it's windy, I'm like, oh, at least we don't have that big ass fucking tree that was waiting to kill everybody.
That's when some freak accident happens, like something comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, an airplane.
And it falls through where that tree would have been standing.
Yeah, it would have fucking stopped it.
Right, yeah, it would have stopped it.
Final Destination bullshit. They're like, you think you escaped death? Just one fucking like razor thin fucking thing goes through my roof and goes right through my heart.
Fucking piece of rebar from construction like miles away that somehow got launched.
Yeah, this guy's like, I can throw this to the moon.
Yeah.
And then he does. And it comes around and gets launched right
does,
fucking back.
It pierces through the moon, wraps around, and it hits your house.
At the same time, the moon just gets fucking destroyed.
Hardcore tasers, ball gags, Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
Whips, rope basement, tiny petite girl. Why can't she be big?
Yeah.
Why you gotta discriminate?
Yeah.
That's just more girl to beat.
Oh god. Oh, so I know you don't care about NFL news, but I always update every single video I've done.
Yeah, you dialed me. That's what you and I think you were talking to Derek. I'm assuming we were talking about like, football, and I'm in Walmart trying to yell at you like in front of people. I'm just like, "Hey, fucktard!" And it's like people are looking at me. It's like it's late in Walmart too, so it's quiet.
Yeah.
And, like so, just like one guy in the middle of Walmart, just, "Hey, you fucking dick!" You know, like.
And I didn't even end up hearing you.
Yeah, it was funny.
Well, they had like this player. His name's Tyreek Hill, and like a couple months ago, or I can't tell time anymore. I'm always fucking working or high, and his like 3-year-old son's arm got broken, and him and his girlfriend were like being interviewed, and then they just didn't press charges because they didn't know who had done it. And then this audio got dropped like yesterday or the day before, and it was like his girlfriend had recorded a conversation with him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and she like goes off about how the son was saying he did it, and how he would like just punch her son in the chest when he was crying. The kid's like 3, and then she's like, he's terrified of you, and he's like, the big fucking line that all the news people are running is, he says, well, you should be terrified of me too, bitch. And it's like, dude, I'm pretty sure he like.
Oh fuck.
He should be out.
Is it gonna be one of those where like he's good? No, he's good.
He is like super fast.
I wouldn't be surprised if it ruins him.
Yeah, I think it should. I was like,
right?
Jesus, you break a 3-year-old's arm.
Fucking beating your goddamn kid. Fucking should ruin.
Keep in mind, he had a previous incident with the same woman, where when she was pregnant, he was like choking her out. And they're like, we'll give you another chance.
If she was big, the fuck is she gonna hover with the rope attached around her body?
Get more rope.
You gotta have like a pulley system, like a really good pulley system, like a crane,
strong anchors,
a crane, a forklift, elevator system, anything that lifts, bruh. UFO, anti-gravity technology, fucking, I don't give a fuck. Just make it work. If you can get that fucking bitch fucking toes up in the air, fucking spanking that ass, then fucking you're doing your job. Right?
Yeah. Forklift will do the trick. Make sure you're trained. Not under the influence, because, you know, it's heavy machinery. Or don't and go fucking crazy. Who cares? You know, one of my favorite news stories of all time was the guy who fucking just armored the shit out of his bulldozer and started destroying shit. Because I'm like, that's
hardcore, dude. Yeah. They couldn't stop him.
Yeah. And like, it's just one fucking guy, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna make an unstoppable
he
death.
Stopped it. Like,
yeah.
They couldn't stop him.
He killed himself, right?
Yeah, he killed himself. Didn't the fucking bulldozer fuck up? Like, it got something stuck in it or something to where he was having trouble.
And he was like probably stuck in place.
And he was like, okay, I'm not gonna make it any further, and he shot himself.
But just the idea of it, like, that's like evil villain type shit, you know? Like, not super, but...
Well, yeah, he planned it out for, like, over a year, didn't he?
Yeah, he had to make a fucking,
like, he couldn't see where he was going. He planned it out so well. He hit those certain buildings, like...
Based on, like, timing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know he couldn't test drive that shit, so that was the first time he took that thing out, like, for a spin.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way he would...
there's no testing there. Like, fucking...
Where'd it go? We lost track of it. It comes out again a week later. He just barely misses the houses. He has to go back. Fucking, where'd it go? They're like, on his 9th attempt.
I'm trying to think how old I was on that. I remember we were in the car somewhere, and I remember hearing that on the radio.
It's like crazy shit. Just keep spinning.
Just keep spinning? Oh, yeah, you can do that on a forklift.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty fucking baked now.
So that's what these pre-rolls do.
I can feel it in my eyeballs.
Back when, you know, it was illegal and you couldn't fucking, you know, I would never smoke pre-rolls because I thought it was a waste of weed. But now that you can get them for a couple bucks for one pre-roll, I'm like, oh, that's totally fine.
I never knew of, like, pre-rolls back then. We always had to roll them ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And it always looked like shit. Like, there was one guy I knew that fucking could roll a good joint. Pretty much. Otherwise, like, I still can't to this day.
I'm not able to roll something like that.
Well, they're using the little fucking device to fucking make these, man. Because that's fucking insane. Like,
and they have to, They have to have a different way of like closing them by now, right? They're not just sitting in there like licking each one.
Yeah, that too.
I would assume. I mean, they're always in the back room rolling them, so how would we fucking know?
Right. I'm getting sick of whoever's.
They got like one person who's got like an extra slobbery tongue. That's just what their job is.
I'm getting sick of that shit. Like, I don't want a little fucking I want a fucking huge flag on the goddamn top.
If they know it's gonna be like a half gram and they're rolling it and what they would use for a full gram, just snip the extra. Just for
That's why papers come in fucking sizes. That's why they come in fucking sizes.
What color you want your lift, bro? Hydraulics?
Why don't disabled people what?
Oh, yeah, skip over that one. Why don't disabled people just ride forklifts instead of wheelchairs? It's much better and can pimp that shit out. Oh, okay, now. What color you want your forklift, bro? Hydraulics? Fucking... That's a legitimate question in a way. Why don't they just all ride around in forklifts?
Hydraulics on a forklift would be the scariest goddamn thing.
Fucking big ass tires, get it like going like, way faster.
Some shit on there, like you got a big fucking tote on the front. You're like hydraulics, y'all.
You just piss off somebody. They just fucking flip your car, drive off.
Jesus Christ.
The havoc. Oh man, havoc that some people would cause with that thing. You cut them off, they're just like fucking pick you up and drive you over and drop your car in the river.
You know, fucking people, I would do that too.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many shit drivers out there.
It will be cool though, because you can have your friend right on the front. Yeah, it's the safest place.
Just pick up a couch. And you just fucking all your friends can ride on front. Pick up a couch and just swing around the neighborhood. Pick up all your friends. You're good to go.
We live in a place where there are sometimes like tractors and shit just on the roads.
Fuck, we get horses in our roads sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
I've literally seen that before.
Yeah. And that's so fucking annoying because they always take up the whole fucking thing and they go like,
I'm scared to drive by a horse, and I'm like, dude, is it gonna free? I gotta turn down my music all of a sudden. I always just go because I don't want to be like boom, boom.
I just go through the horse.
You just fucking horse ass.
That's why my truck's fucking bumper was fucked up.
Figures. Pick up a car and drive there, park it for them.
Right. I always want to, like, whenever I'm riding with somebody, if they go in someplace, I just want to move their car. But, you know, I would be pissed if somebody did that to me.
Right.
Like, it's like
Where's my fucking car?
I don't know, man. I got out for 1 second, and then you'd have to let them think it got stolen for, like, 15 minutes. Until they called the police. And then you tell them.
Right? Yeah. Wait till the police are involved. They'll get a kick out of that. Police love pranks.
Police love
just so you know.
They do.
Shoot the horse and watch the guy riding fly. Would he fly or would he fall? Would the horse just fall or would it?
Yeah.
Would it buck?
These horses are like not in full speed galloping mode. That's the problem with them riding through town. They're like just fucking slow ass. So they just fall. If you shot the horse in the head.
Well, fuck, they like, you know, like down this back street here, there's fucking
streets.
There's fields and stuff back there that people own, and there's horses. Yeah. Like, there's been times like where it's been like late as fuck, like 1, 2 in the morning during the summer, where they get out, and like I'll be sitting here and I'll hear all this rumbling and shit, and I'm like, what's going on?
You open your door, the horse
I'll go outside and there's horses just fucking walking, you know, trotting down.
Well, they're not. Horses aren't like, they're big, but it's not like they're gonna group up and charge up and just fucking stomp you to death for no reason.
No, but like it freaks people out.
They could.
It freaks people out when there's just random horses wandering.
Yeah, because they're like hundreds of pounds.
Yeah, You wake up with horses in your yard, like you're like, what the fuck?
I'd be more worried if it was like I woke up and there's a cougar in my yard.
Yeah, I haven't heard of anybody seeing a cougar.
Did you hear that fucking news story about that guy? It was like he killed a cougar like with his bare hands. It was like a teenage cougar essentially. But yeah, that's the coolest fucking story that you could. Like he legitimately killed a cougar when it tried to attack him. It wasn't.
That's what happened to my uncle. Like a couple years ago.
Did he shoot it?
Yeah.
This guy killed it with his bare hands.
Pounced on him. He turned in time to like fucking shoot it as it was pouncing him, and it fucking took his ass to the ground. Well, he turned it into the tribe. He because he works for the tribe. Like I can't remember what he does. Like he goes out and does that shit. He keeps track of animals up in the mountains and stuff.
So, if you just went hunting, can you just go hunting because you're native? Are there like lands where you can just fucking hunt whatever you want?
At least get tags and shit, but I think it's still all pretty much.
But you can fish.
Like if I shoot something, like if something like that, because with the cougar, he shot it right.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even sure if he killed it at the time, and he just ran back to the fucking.
At that point,
he ran back here to the res and fucking grabbed a tag and then went back.
But you can fish, right? Wherever you want.
Yeah,
on the tribe.
Go wherever.
I don't fish.
I fucking haven't fished since I was a kid. Kind of got burned out on it. That's what everybody was doing back then.
Yeah, I just think it's kind of fucking boring. Like, I'd much rather be playing a video game than just sitting there hoping that a fish that I don't even like fish, so it's not like I'm gonna eat the fucker.
Don't even like fish.
So the end game for me is like, oh, here's a fish that maybe somebody else wants. I don't know if it bites after I sit here for like 2 fucking hours in the hot. Because also I sunburn fucking bad. I'm not made for fishing.
Do you really?
Yeah, that's why I always wear fucking sleeves.
I didn't start really burning till I was an adult.
Always wear sleeves. Even in the summer, you've seen me. I wear fucking hoodies and shit.
Sucks to be a horse if your legs is broken. You're useless. That's not even fucking true at all. You become fucking food for many pets across the country.
The next comment. Catch the fish and drop him on the parking lot with the hot pavement and wrestle the fucker.
Hot pavement.
I feel like I could beat the shit out of a fish on hot pavement. No problem.
Right?
Fucking people's elbow.
At least in the same process though, you're cooking it, at the same time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and you get to wrestle a wild animal.
By the time you're done and tuckered out, you gotta tuckered
out. Like you're not just gonna destroy the fucking fish in a second. The first wrestling move.
You're not thinking of the elements, man. The elements. The heat's gonna take twice as much energy out of you.
2 seconds.
Exploding a fish.
2 seconds. First time you throw that motherfucker, it's just gonna be nothing.
It depends on how big the fish is. What if it's fucking huge? What if it's a fucking swordfish?
Then how the fuck did I catch it?
Maybe you didn't, and somebody else threw it on the pavement and was like, fight this fish for me because I can't, because I have a heart condition. You're like, stand back, I got this, sir.
Fucking just stomp its head. Or try to. It's gonna be
it's
flopping around.
It's flopping, it's pointing that sword at you. It's like, I got you, bitch. Every time you're trying to stomp it, you're like, oh fuck, I don't want to pierce my foot.
You gotta get classic. You gotta sword fight it at that point. Fucking.
What are you gonna sword fight it with? You fucking dick?
No.
Whip out and fucking
the swords
sword
I always carry everywhere.
Yeah, your little butter knife. No, well that fucking thing cuts.
I bet I could kill a fish with it.
Yeah, a fish, but not a swordfish. Definitely not a swordfish.
Throw dust into its eyes like it's some threat while the people around you just look at you. It's funnier when it's like a little fish. Yeah, especially that fucking.
Just pick up gravel.
And then go on the defense,
bitch.
like fucking pocket sand, just.
Anybody who keeps fucking sand in their pocket, I don't. Should be fucking mental and stuff.
What about pocket bacon?
That's different, man. Like, if you have pocket bacon, dude, share.
I already ate all the pocket bacon.
It reminds me of Pocky. I ate all that Pocky.
Pockies are alright.
I like Pocky.
Fight my fish bucket, bro. I got you, bro. Dumps all the fish into the pocket. Pocket spaghetti.
Who was it? Like CJ, I think, was talking about having some kind of food in her pocket. And I was like, "What are you, fucking Napoleon Dynamite?" And she didn't get it. And I was like, you know,
of the fucking tater tots.
Yeah, I was like, because he keeps tater tots in his fucking pockets.
I have fucking candy in my pocket sometimes, if it's like the ones that aren't gonna fucking melt. Beans. Specifically refried beans.
Well, by the end of the day, you have bean dip.
With lint. Which is a nice add-on. It's like pulp and orange juice.
Oh, yeah.
I like that Salad commented spaghetti, because that's like a word I'm never confident enough to spell. I'm like, if I'm like gonna tell somebody I'm having spaghetti, I'm end up being like, oh, I'm having fucking pasta.
Mom spaghetti.
There's spaghetti on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti.
It's like a fucking
pocket soup.
Oh, that's a little harder. It's got to be pretty thick. It's got to be like broccoli.
A chowder,
broccoli and cheddar. Fucking
get that fucking loaded baked potato chowder.
I lived on that shit all last summer.
Had to use autocorrect. Well, then I take back the fucking props I was giving you.
Hey, I give him respect for admitting it, man. At least he owned up to it.
Yeah, that's true. You gave props back.
Yeah, I have like a lot of respect for people that own up to their own mistakes and shit. You know, people that are like fucking really honest, like shit. Like, you didn't have to. You could have fucking said, "Oh yeah, I spelled it."
Yeah, fucking.
But the fact that he like was honest, like, no, I didn't fucking spell it. Fucking autocorrect. I've always had a lot of respect for that kind of shit.
Pocket soup sucks when you sit down and it falls out and soaks the pants.
My strategy with pocket soup is you always have to have crackers with it. Like, it makes it easier.
With those little oyster crackers.
Not so much running down the leg as much, because it soaks it up.
You know, you can also put a nice chili in your pocket. Then you can have some nacho chips. Nacho chips.
See, with the chili,
tortilla chips.
You layer the bottom of your pocket with the crackers first. Then the cheese.
What about sour cream?
Sour cream.
Onions. You need fresh onions.
Onions. And fucking then. And you want like, you know, like those ice scoops you see, like, you know, for ice. You want like that for the chili, so you can just scoop it right into your pocket.
Get a good pocket full, you know. It's gonna be a busy day. Crush crackers in your pockets.
You don't even have to crush the crackers, or you put the crackers in, BAM! Crush your crackers right there crumbs. In the pocket, dude.
You can just go buy breadcrumbs.
If you want. Fuck, you can use croutons if you want. Say you fucking...
I don't know.
You're at work, all you got is the chili. Fucking, you forgot to put it in your pocket before you took off. Grab some Fritos out of the vending machine. Blam!
Empty the bag into your pocket.
Yeah. Fuck that bag, that useless bag. Why the fuck do you need that? Holding chips? You got a pocket.
You see some crazy people, they would just put the chili in the bag, but that ruins it.
We're not in prison, bitch. I got a pocket for that now.
So. Microwave backpack.
How would that work? You just make sure you're around an outlet so you can just sit down and plug it in.
Well, I would say just put your fucking pocket in the microwave.
But it's a backpack now.
That's a lot of chili. A
microwave backpack.
You might have to use an oven. The support to hold is just the wires.
Sounds like somebody forgot to finish the design on this microwave backpack.
Oh, is he saying the backpack's a microwave, or you need to microwave your backpack full of chili?
I thought he was saying the backpack was a microwave.
Oh, so now we're on inventions.
I guess.
What's gonna power it? You're gonna need a big ass battery.
That's what I said. I was like, do you just fucking make sure you got somewhere you can plug it into an outlet? You know, like parks have a lot of outlets and stuff like that. Like you're on the go, you can just plug it in on the subway.
The microwave is a backpack. Well, you can store anything in there, I guess. But what if somebody walks up and turns it on while you have something metal in there? It's a backpack. You don't know.
Well, since it's a backpack, it's got multiple storage compartments, right? So I would think there would be like the microwave section for your food, and then other pockets for other bullshit, especially one for metal.
Just plug that shit into an outlet. Yeah, fuck it. It's convenient.
Just plug it in.
I don't know. The world needs it. I feel like it'd be easy to invent too, because you could just fucking attach wires to a microwave and wear it. With a backpack on as well.
I feel like in the same thing, like you need like a freezer, because I mean, where are you gonna store all the shit you're gonna microwave?
Yeah, you need a little tiny like mini fridge freezer.
Where are all your microwave on top gonna go?
And then you just plug it in. So you have to move quick, because if you're not plugged in, your freezer is gonna start to get hot.
Go to the subway, grab the rats, put that fucker in, and set cook time for 30 seconds. That's all it takes? 30 seconds for a rat?
Refrigerator is now a backpack.
A whole fucking whole refrigerator? I don't know.
Did you ever see the clip of that fucking black guy riding that bike, and he's like straight up fucking holding a refrigerator?
I think so.
It's like, Jesus Christ.
I couldn't pick up that with you or something.
I couldn't pick up a refrigerator on my best day, you know, like let alone ride a bike with a refrigerator. It's been years since I rode a bike.
He was on crack or something, like PCP,
like super
just fucking.
Yeah, bitch. Look at this.
He was smoking that Sherm.
I could pick up a microwave.
Well, yeah.
No, that's my top. That's all I can pick up. Yeah, that's the tippy top.
Is that a measurement of weight? Microwave?
Yeah.
Dude, I lifted like 3 microwaves the other day. And
Dude, I weigh like 5 microwaves.
My car weighs about, 20, 30 microwaves, give or take.
It also has 20 or 30 microwaves in it.
I'm on this new diet. I lost a couple microwaves.
Dude, I lost like part of a microwave. Oh, so again, football thing, just real quick. I was watching the draft and they put the people's heights, and this one guy's popped up, and it was like 5'10" and 7'8". I was like, what a pretentious fucking thing.
Fuck is that?
Yeah, right. Nobody measures their height at 7'8" once you're an adult. That's like something you do when you're like 10. He's like, no, I'm 5'10" and 7'8",
he's trying to compensate for something else.
The new metric system, microwave. Yeah, but then we also need a way to measure fluid.
Oh shit, and break your back.
I'm going to school. It's a backpack for kids. It's like a 10-year-old. I'm going to school to have to fucking drag a microwave there. No, refrigerator there.
Just like this old guy tries to put it on and it just crushes him.
Fluids just do soup. Like that weighs 1 soup.
soup. I pissed out 2 soups this morning when I woke up.
Yeah, that'll work.
2 soups of urine. That's how I should say that. I'll have 2 soups of soda.
It gets really confusing when you're actually ordering soup.
Right.
How much soup do you want? Soup.
I'll take 30 ounces of soup.
30 ounces? You can't use ounces. We go by soups now.
Soups. It's not.
I'll take 30 soups
for soup.
Of soup.
That's just too literal.
No, it makes perfect sense. I'll take 30 soups of soup. I was like, your fucking foot, like, raising the table.
Fuck my foot?
Yeah.
Do you put it in a soup bowl?
They give you a soda. That's classy.
I'll take 2 Coke bottles of soup.
Yep. They give you your soup in a Coke bottle. And give you your fucking soda in a soup bowl.
2 Coke bottles of soup and 2 soups of Coke, please.
Yep. I want 3/4 of a soup. Don't give me 1 soup. Yeah. Don't give me 2. Don't give me 1/2 of a soup. Don't give me a full soup. 3/4 of a soup, or I send the fucker back. You can tell we're high because we've been rambling about bullshit for like 30 minutes.
I still have another fucking J left.
Oh, man.
You can see all the smoke.
They bring it. It's a full soup. You just fucking chuck it at the waiter. Get the fuck out of here with the full soup. Soup in fucking microwaves, yeah. I asked for a steak that weighed 3/4 a microwave. You didn't bring me that shit either.
I'd like 1 microwave of tomato soup, please.
You're messing up the fake system.
I'm making up my own systems.
Weirdly, I think I still knew what you meant. You wanted a microwave.
We should get this fucking baked and go fucking order soup.
And just confuse the fuck
on
out
camera.
of them.
You digging the new phone, or are you still getting used to it?
Yeah, I'm still getting used to it. It keeps asking me to set up all this shit, and I'm like, do I need it?
Pretty much getting used to it.
They're like, do you want to back up this 25 whatever? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm using that. When I went to add fucking contacts, it was like, you need to go into your storage and say that you can save contacts. I'm like, why isn't that auto fucking set up to do it for me? Of course I want to be able to save contacts. And that fucking took me like 20 minutes to figure out because I don't know technology anymore, I guess.
When I got mine, it was like alien technology to me.
Right? And it just feels so fucking smooth. Remember my old shitty one?
Jesus.
That I had.
It's way too like it's too slippery.
Snap it in half.
Yeah. Whoa, and it folds, Grant. No, Jeremy, it doesn't.
I'm like saying it doesn't as you're still like breaking it.
Right? Yeah. Did you know it snaps?
It's that new snappable phone. You snap it and you get 2 smaller phones.
Let's see if it's waterproof.
Let's see if it's hammer proof.
If it electrocutes me, that's waterproof, right? Ow.
Can I get a microwave soup? Fill the microwave with the soup, but make sure that when you open it, it falls out.
No, bitch, you just tip it up. You open it and then you
Or you just put your whole head in it. Lava proof.
Yeah, sometimes they'll put apples in there and you got bob for the soup. Bobbing for apples in soup is what they call it, within a microwave.
Hot fucking soup too. Make it like a chowder or chili or something, and then you go bobbing for fucking apples. There's a challenge.
People are just screaming throughout the restaurant.
It's fucking hot
I got one. But I need to go to the hospital now.
Just those tiny fucking crab apples. No, make it bobbing for pine cones. Because you don't even want to bite a pine cone. Swimming pool and chili.
Bobbing for pineapples.
You have to get the whole fucking pineapple out. Using only your mouth. And if you win, you get the whole microwave of chili free.
Yeah, that's a good deal, actually. Yeah. That's a lot of soup for free. Yeah.
If you don't get the pineapple
and the
out,
microwave, you get the microwave too. So I mean,
yeah, at that point it's fucking ruined.
You would still eat out of it.
Yeah, that one meal. No, you could store shit in it.
Like cans of soup.
Yeah. Or more chili.
Yeah, just take it out of the can, pour it in there.
Yeah. Close the door.
Close the door. When you're hungry, come back 2 days later when it's gross and eat it.
Turn the microwave on.
We've been talking about like microwave soups and stuff for how long?
I don't fucking know. The stick of the corn, but no corn at all. That's what you're bobbing for. Little fucking baby corn.
I love corn.
I'm kind of neutral towards it. I like.
You ever had corn in pancakes?
No.
It's actually really fucking good.
Does not sound good.
It's actually really fucking good.
I could see where it would be because it's soft. It could almost be like a fucking apple pancake.
It's kind of nice. Just like you bite into a pancake and there's this little
kind of soft.
Yeah, little
it's almost
corn
like
in there.
Corn. You know, I think when I think of corn, I think of buttery anyway.
I think it throws people off because it's like a vegetable, you know, and they're like, you know, most people like you think like putting like, you know, like chocolate chips or berries or something in your pancakes or something like that. If anything, but corn, yeah, my dad, I think it was, did that when I was a kid when we go camping. Do that and like he liked to fucking, he'd always cook bacon in his eggs too. Like, you know, chop up some bacon and fucking cook it with. Throw it in the fucking eggs. It's fucking good.
My friends' parents, when we would go camping, they would always make food, but they had like a microwave in their little RV, and they would always just microwave their fucking bacon, and it was like fucking brittle glass when you ate it.
Fuck.
Bacon and eggs though is fucking great. I love bacon and eggs.
Fucking egg.
And I could imagine. Like, I've had burritos where they, like, have corn in them, you know? Imagine, like, a bacon and eggs with a little bit of corn, some salsa, sour cream, burrito. I'd eat the shit out of that.
Dude, all this talk's got me, like, giving me munchies.
Baby food, but different flavors mixed together.
Munchies.
Tomato is a fruit or a vegetable. A fruit, right? Tomatoes?
Isn't it?
I don't know.
I think, yeah, tomatoes are fruit. Pretty sure. Right?
Yeah.
Isn't it one of those ones that's like weird?
Because the seeds are inside or whatever. You're gonna Google it. Tomato is a fruit or a vegetable. Vegetable. I'm gonna say tomato weird, right? So the dumbest on it, but I can't explain it.
Good boy.
It has like seed.
I don't know, I'm not getting like. Oh wait, here it goes. Yeah, tomatoes are fruit.
I fucking thought so. Fallout shelter. Boom, 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 boom. Level everybody up. Except they're all too tiny for my dumbass fingers to click on.
Did you download Conan?
The Librarian?
Yeah.
No. What is Conan? Like
it's free this month.
Oh, on like PlayStation?
Yeah.
My PlayStation Plus expired. I haven't fucking renewed it yet.
Well, fuck you. You're shit out of luck.
I can renew it. I just haven't had a reason when the only games I'm playing are like Madden and fucking Persona.
I guess Scott talked Jean into fucking getting Ark.
Why would you want to play with Jean?
I didn't. Scott's the one who wants. He actually got kind of offended when I was like, why would we want to play with him?
Same reaction as me, yeah. Because they worked together. All we ever saw. Never mind. We're not going to go into that. Because what on the off chance one of them watches our fucking podcast?
I don't give a fuck. He already heard my reaction.
Right. Conan Exiles is fun and difficult.
And there's boobs.
And boobs.
Right?
Is it like a fighting game? What is it?
It's like survival. It's a survival game.
Like Ark?
It's like Ark, but like taming humans and
like
joining
slaves?
Religions and stuff. It's like because you start the game like crucified. Like that's how you create your character. It's like on the fucking crucifix. I'm pretty sure.
After that,
and then you choose your like your god
could
like,
actually heal your hands. Or your feet, so the game opens up and you fall off the cross and you just fucking stay there and die of fucking disease
this comedian
and starvation.
I was watching, it was on This Is Not Happening. He was explaining how religious, like I think he came from a fucking, he said his family was like extremely Catholic or something.
Yeah.
He said there was this thing above their fucking, in their living room above their couch that said something like, the little boy asked Jesus, how much do you love me? And Jesus spread his arms out, said this much, and then he died. I was like, how is that possible that somebody made that?
There was this documentary.
This much, and then he died. Stretched his arms out, said this much, and then he died.
Dude, there was this documentary I went to watch one time.
That's horrible.
About like religion, and it was about like those Christian camps that they send kids to. I made it like 5 minutes in before I was like, dude, this is too creepy because it's fucking, they're just brainwashing these kids. They're all like speaking in tongues and stuff.
That shit's weird.
And I'm like, oh my god.
That shit is weird.
Like, yeah.
Big boobs and small boobs you can customize. Can you do like one with like bigger than the other? A little more realistic? Alright, fuck it. I want like real huge contrast. I want like a real tiny like, what the fuck is that? And then on the other side you're like, is that a planet?
Yeah.
You can choose religions and progress to where you can spawn your god and
wreak havoc.
I think you meant reek.
Wreak havoc.
Reek.
You reek. You ashy motherfucker.
You ashy motherfucker.
No, they're both the same size.
Damn it.
Yeah. No, he's not interested in the game.
I'm deleting it now.
I guess I have to get PlayStation Plus. Well, I need to anyway, because fucking people want to play Madden with me. I've just been like, no.
We need to play GTA.
Yeah, but it's
you know what my favorite thing is to watch on YouTube now?
People playing GTA.
Roleplay though.
Oh, like
roleplay server. Yeah, that shit's like, it's a whole nother game, dude. Because there's like so much different shit. There's like weed and stuff in the game, like you know, you can get pulled over. Like that's like one of the funniest things. Every time they get pulled over, if like they have weed on them, they're like, oh fuck, I have weed, or like they have oxys.
Oh shit.
Or if you have a gun, it has to be registered to you and stuff. Like,
so it can't be just like a gun you picked up off of a cop you just murdered.
Yeah. Like
that'd be hard to keep enough people in it.
Like you have to role play. Like
I would try it.
It looks fun as fuck.
And you just
I
have
don't
to
think
stay
PS4 has any of
and
that
like
shit,
you're
but
trying not to like fucking speed and like.
Yeah, like you can total your car. Like people are like trying a lot more to avoid crashing. It looked like, you know, because it's more, you know, more realistic.
Does it have like harsher penalties like in the world somehow?
Seemed like it, yeah.
I would try it.
It looked fun as fuck.
Like, damage to your car comes quicker or something.
Yeah, it seemed more realistic, and it didn't seem like you could just flip your car over, you know, if it was upside down, you know.
Oh yeah, you just have to
you
get
just
out.
Magically, yeah, like you had to get out, find a ride, you know.
You can't turtle your car.
Like when you get hurt, like you like lay on the ground and you're hurt, and they have to like call an ambulance, or like they have to like somebody has to pick you up.
But you can still do. It's all like realistic, but can you still be like criminal? Like
yeah.
It's just not like these big blown out.
I'm watching Summit, and he's like breaking into houses.
Huh.
He goes into the house, and like he had to actually like he had a lockpick set, and he actually has to break into the door, sneak in. There's somebody inside. He has to sneak. There's like he had to be really sneaky, and then he has to check all the drawers and different shit like that. Find jewelry. No, PS4 is literally killing each other. You can get banned from the server. That's the penalty. Yeah, you have to roleplay.
Oh, so yeah, but you can roleplay like a bad guy.
Yeah,
it's just like other people aren't gonna take kindly to it.
Like I found out about it because like it popped up in my YouTube. It was, you know, and I'm not a fucking. I don't watch Markiplier. I'm not a big fan of his, you know.
Name.
But it said Stan the Waterman, you know, and I just saw it was GTA, and I clicked on it, and I almost like as soon as it showed Markiplier, I almost like stopped watching it.
Out.
But I say it's GTA, and it just like from the get go, it's funny as fuck, dude. And now I keep watching. He keeps making more.
So if you're like doing a normal dude, you like go to work and like.
Yeah, because he made this character because that's the first thing it looks like they're supposed to do is go to the job center and get a job. Stuff like that, like that's why he chose delivery man. It's like Stan the Waterman. He's obsessed with water.
And he just delivers water to people.
Like people will call him and stuff and want water. One time somebody called him and they said they wanted water bottles, and he showed up, and it turned out these people were robbing a bank and they wanted to use him and his friend as a hostage.
/ getaway driver.
No, they ditched him there.
Oh. Do you watch Fits? No.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I would try that. That'd be fun.
It looks fun as fuck, dude. I want to like some of them use voice changers, you know, to like, you know, because some of them are like, you know, they're big YouTubers or Twitch streamers and shit, so they're known, and like they change their voice and stuff
so that they can stay in character and not be like called out for who they are.
It's fucking crazy.
It'd be fun.
But there's that one server that like a lot of those YouTubers and stuff play No Pixel. So GTA roleplay No Pixel, look that shit up.
Okay.
That's where like a lot of the popular characters are and shit.
Is it like anybody can join it?
I'm not sure if it's like that or not.
Well, it'd still be. Is it?
But
like
I mean, just look it up to watch.
Yeah.
Like if you want to check out the roleplay stuff.
Well, I mean,
I don't know like about any of like the open roleplay servers, and I don't think there's any on PS4 that I know of. I don't know how they would set that up, but I don't know. We'd have to look into it.
Yeah.
I would totally get into that though.
Yeah. I'd want to be like a white collar guy who's secretly like also involved in a criminal organization. So I had to go to like my job, you know, that's right, like accountant. And I get off my job as an accountant, and I host a fight club with this other dude, and at the end turns out to be me.
Yeah, they have all kinds of characters. Like there's a dude that does Chang. He's like the Asian gang leader. He's really violent and shit. There's like Kiki, the fucking
it'd be fun to
transvestite, I'm pretty sure.
Try to get involved with one of the gangs, because it'd be fun to be like, oh, I'm gonna work my way up, you know.
Fuck,
and assassinate Chang.
Well, I feel like I'm watching like a TV series after a while. Like I'm watching a drama, because like recently they had some shit go down where they had to kidnap an attorney and question him, threaten his life and shit.
If you die, are you dead for good?
You can respawn, but the thing is when you like, because that was the one thing they were talking about killing him for, because he knew a bunch of stuff. They didn't want him to like go and tell people, and they're like, if he dies, he has to forget it. He can't like bring that information with him to the next life. He has to role play that he doesn't know that stuff anymore. Okay. But yeah, he could bring that character. There's one guy that actually he makes new characters all the time, because if that character dies, to him that character's dead. That's the end.
That's how I would do it.
That's the end of that story for that character. He creates a new one.
That's how I would do it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, if everybody did that, that'd make it way more interesting. It'd also give you consequence to like
dying.
Yeah, like I always tell people about XCOM, and it's super fun because it has permadeath. Like, and your soldiers level up, so over time they get to be more and more badass as you like sometimes barely get them out of fucking battles alive, you know. And then they're like your most badass people. When they die, they're just gone for good, you know. And it's like, oh, here's this fucking scrub rookie who can't do shit, who now has to step into your starting squad because your best dude just fucking died. It gives the game like consequence. And so they have a memorial.
You're gonna be a lot more careful, probably too. I imagine.
Well, XCOM it's turn based, you know, but how it works is really fun. And when your people do die, they have like a memorial on your ship, and it says like how many kills they had and how many missions they went on, and like their rank, and you can add an epitaph for them. And I always end up doing that for my badass dudes. And you end up creating stories for them in your head.
Nice.
Like, for sure. Because you can customize the soldiers, too.
Like, with art, like, you can create gravestones. And so it's like... put names on, like, on your dinosaurs, you know, that died, the ones you named and shit. So we have, like, this huge graveyard. All these
dinosaurs. The ones who have been there, the ones who are with you the longest. So.
Dude, we did one the other day, and I was like, dude, this dinosaur's been with us. I can't even remember. Too fucking baked right now. But... they had been with us from like almost the beginning. I was like, dude, that's fucking nuts.
Fucking XCOM's also hard as fuck. I should just lend you it because I should lend you XCOM 2 because I also have it down.
So I can rage on stream.
No, we could even play against each other. Or I don't know if we could co-op the main campaign, but it's fucking it has a multiplayer.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And I could lend you my physical copy because I also have a downloaded copy that I got for free.
Dude, we'll have to do that.
Because I fucking love it. It's one of my favorite games.
What games are coming out right now?
Right now? I feel like it's just all the mainstream stuff that usually comes out. I was even at Walmart the other day kind of looking at new games. For PlayStation 4, not a ton of them were catching my eye. Like, I guess, what is it, Sekiro or whatever? That new samurai game, and it's made by the people who made Dark Souls, but I haven't read anything about it, so I don't know how good it is. Well, since I got that laptop, I'm also like, I could, like, I have this idea to kind of like stream like older PC games that people might have played, because also they'll be like small enough my laptop can easily handle them, you know?
Right.
Like, it'd be fun to do some of the old games like Age of Mythology and the, like, fucking...
Well...
I've never played the first Fallout game, so it'd be fun to fucking do a playthrough of that while fucking streaming it.
Well, I was getting like that with Resident Evil 2 when it came out. I was wanting to stream like all the old ones because I have all the old ones for the old, you know, the first PlayStation.
It'd be fun to start doing, because I guess I don't look around enough, but I don't see a ton of fucking retro streaming, at least.
I used to, you know, back in the Ustream days, it seemed like there were some people like here and there that would do it, and I even at one point.
See, in Age of you have a laptop. Like Age of like Empires, Age of Mythology, that you can also play that against each other. I think you might not be able to anymore. The servers might be down. But if we had our computers in the same fucking room, I bet we could. We used to play that in the computer labs at school.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, but that microphone even has like a little tripod and stuff. It's super cool looking. That's part of why I picked that one. Because if it's going to be on camera, we could have like a cool It makes us look more official, right? Right? I do want to get a better camera, but I guess for my first step, I'll just kind of be going with the webcam
off the laptop itself.
Yeah. And then I want to get a capture card. But with that capture card, the one I was looking at, I could even hook up like my Switch and stuff to be able to, so we could like Smash Bros. And have it up.
Just get everything from from the game consoles too.
Yeah. Directly from it, so that then we could splice it together and cut like the awkward time out. Thinking it could be cool. I'm gonna do a few practice ones just so I can fucking
get the feel for it.
Yeah, editing again. I haven't edited in a while. I bought a mouse too because for like a single second
I was thinking about that. I was like, with this new laptop,
the one I got was like $10.
Fuck out of me.
And it takes a USB port. Plugged it in, turned it on, and it like immediately worked. And it's so much better. And you can do it on anything. I was sitting there, I had it on the ground, and I was laying Peanut, and I was doing it on shag carpet, and it worked perfectly. Because it wasn't like a rolly ball one, it was like a decent laser mouse. But also I was thinking about it, because if we're going to use like a microphone and a camera, and I want that mouse, and blah blah blah, I'm going to have to get a USB fucking port thing, so that I have more. But those are like $10. I already fucking scoped out everything I want now, and it's just kind of, since I bought all of the laptop and two new phones and everything.
Yeah, I'd say you got a while.
Yeah. The laptop's like super cool, but I'm like waiting for the microphone, and then I want to fucking decide what I want to start with. So right now I've just been using it to like go to YouTube and fucking go to crack.com and go to Google.
Crack.com.
Yeah, I feel like I have to specify.
It did sound like you were looking up drugs.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like cracked. And then this thing feels like a fucking tablet. You know?
See, when I got this, I was like, man, this is huge. Because it was like a bit bigger than my last phone.
That's how I feel right now. I'm like, this thing's so fucking massive. I just like gotta check on my phones.
I need to get a new case for it though. I'm tired of this piece of shit case.
This thing just feels crazy. Yeah, it doesn't fit. You know how I didn't even like carrying my other phone because it, you know, and it's smaller than this. I don't know how I'm gonna carry this fucker around.
You'll be fine.
I'm just leave it in my fucking pocket like I always do.
That's what I always do with this.
Your hoodie pocket?
No, I just put it in my pocket.
No. I don't want to do that. I always have like tools and shit in my pockets. Gotta steal one tool at a time.
Tools in your pockets.
Now I have 40 tools.
Keep them in your hands.
I don't know how that works.
Fucking Rambo was telling me, because we've been planning, like, you know, we've been talking about it since winter time and stuff, about like, you know, when the snow melts and it gets nicer, we should do some Pokemon Go streams and stuff downtown. Because he's done that before.
I've never even played Pokemon Go. I think I can.
Not as fun as it used to be. I'm having a hard time.
Do you get to choose from a starter? Or does it just give you a Pokemon?
No, you just start going out there and catching Pokemon.
Caden?
I don't know, it's been forever.
Caden today texted me. I haven't even replied yet because I was coming here to do this. Caden texted me and said, like, oh, I'm getting Pokemon Go. And I hear it's like just like the originals, but like newer and good. I was like, not Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go, whatever, Eevee or Pikachu.
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't know enough about it to say if it is or isn't. But I heard they're making another Pokemon game that's supposed to be like a mainstream entry. So.
But anyways, Rambo was saying you can't stream live off your phone anymore off YouTube. Like you have to have at least, I can't remember, 10,000 subscribers or some shit like that. I think is what he said. I can't remember.
What if we power it with 3 phones?
Well, like what I remember with the app is when you would hit record, is like it would ask you if you wanted to go live or if you just wanted to record.
Oh, so you can still record, but
so yeah, that's what I told him. I was like, well, maybe we could just record the footage and then upload it afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of options, especially if your laptop is up and running and does Rainbow have a laptop?
I don't know.
He does have a fucking raccoon hat.
He does.
He killed that raccoon.
He just got his tonsils removed recently. Because he had all this crazy shit going on with his throat.
Did they give him a bunch of
Ram Ranch too much?
he is like their most frequent customer.
Oh, God.
Like every day.
Yeah. I've been meaning to send him the CD since summer. It's last summer when I found out about that shit.
So I'm at work and there's a bunch of young people there now, like super young, and they're all going off. They're saying, "Oh, Post Malone is coming to Whiskey Festival now."
That's what I heard.
I'm like,
it's all over Facebook and it's all mixed reactions.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't fucking care. I don't even know really who Post Malone is. I've seen a picture of him and he has a bunch of tattoos, and that's all I know about him.
It's like just one of those rappers that, like, you know, I'm original kind of rapper.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It doesn't make me want to go to Wheatstock anymore. Wheatstock Whiskey
Dude, there's
Festival.
so many people that are like, I'm glad I'm not going and shit like that, and so many people, you know, it's like half the people I see are like excited for it, and half the people
I never go to any of them.
The other half don't want to go.
Anyway, any of them.
I haven't been to a single one.
Yeah, I haven't been to any of that. I don't do anything on like the bike week. I don't go to Roundup.
It's not my thing.
I don't like it when it's so fucking crowded downtown that you can't fucking walk like normal.
Fuck, you can't even fucking drive down there.
Yeah. Yeah, don't even want to get close because you're going to have to park like 12 blocks away.
All these drunk motherfuckers walking out in front of your car and shit.
Yeah. And during Roundup, they're all wearing cowboy hats and like fucking hooting and hollering at each other. The only thing I do during Roundup is I maybe walk down Main Street to see what kind of food they have. Sometimes there's like shit that you can't normally get.
Right.
But I haven't even done that in like, I think like 3 years. I just avoid the shit out of it.
Fuck, man.
I don't know. I was thinking the other day. So, our town's made a ton of money off of marijuana, right? We make a bunch of money off the rodeo. We make a bunch of money off fucking Whiskey Festival and Bike Week. What the fuck are we spending money on? Because it's like the roads are still shitty.
I know, right?
Fucking, it's not like we have any new businesses to show for it. Like, we put up some statues a couple years ago.
Somebody's got
fucking
a little extra cheddar.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Police chief.
Police chief.
He's such a tool.
Fucking cops have been out lately.
Yeah.
I noticed.
That's why when I drive, I wear a wig that makes me look like a little old lady.
I just...
And if they pull me over, I just roll with it and keep pretending I'm a little old lady.
I just make sure I drive with a beer and a firearm in my hand.
Up where they can see them.
Yeah.
While you steer with your knees.
My elbows.
Well, it's like I try to mostly just stick to like the freeway and shit.
That's where the staters will get you.
Yeah, but if you're going like the normal speed,
they'll find a way to get you.
I told you I look like a little old lady.
Those are the most dangerous kind.
Then when they stop me, I pull up and pull down a bazooka that they didn't know I had there.
Yeah, so you walk out with your hands up and they're like, she approached me with this threatening manner.
It makes me think of fucking Team America. It's like the funniest joke in the whole movie to me. It's like they tell him, like, when you're in danger, do this. And he's like flopping around and well, no, you're in danger, you know? And so he's riding with the terrorists and he turns around and starts doing that. And they're like, fucker's making fun of us, and they start shooting at him.
Fuckers making fun of us.
Team America.
That was a good movie.
Yeah. America. Fuck yeah.
Fucking Rainbow was playing Kung Pao on his stream like a week or so ago.
I haven't seen that.
That movie's hilarious.
Fucking forever.
They showed some fucking movie called Kung Fury, and that was like the weirdest goddamn thing I'd ever seen.
Is that? Oh god.
This guy like travels back in time and fights Hitler and shit.
Oh,
like,
no, I haven't seen that. Did you ever see that movie called Black Knight? I think it was Martin Lawrence, and it goes back in time. I don't know if it was Martin Lawrence. I don't know.
That seems familiar.
And he's like a knight.
Black Knight. Oh man.
Movies used to be a bit more balls.
Right.
It's like the PC era is just kind of fucking taken over, so everything's kind of generic. But back then, like,
fuck, we're like nowadays we're way too desensitized to everything. We're too okay with everything. It's retarded. Next time we should double our joint intake.
Yeah, fucking. I don't know, man. Our fucking rambling there for like 30 minutes about soups and microwaves.
God.
It's the stupidest conversation I think we've ever had.
Really though.
And we've said some stupid shit to each other.
Rambling about it.
Yeah. It was funny though.
It was.
This is what happens when you smoke weed.
I can feel it in my fucking eyes, like.
Yeah, that you're high as fuck.
Just sitting there. Yeah, they're just like.
I have to. Fucking pissed.
There's no piss on.
Oh shit.
Like you can't see it, like looking at it, but like you look at the camera, there's just smoke everywhere.
Right. I love that your toilet's like fucking 4 feet off the ground.
It's a throne.
Yeah, it's like legit a fucking throne. Cause that's how he rolls. He's like, no. Make it taller.
Not tall enough.
They came back to him at 3 feet. Nah. Taller.
I'd be looking down at everything while I shit.
I'm gonna be able to kick my legs
freely.
It's like because I'm so tall. When I get to like when I find a chair where I can do that, I feel awkward as fuck. Like I don't want to sit in this chair.
It's weird to feel normal for once.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I sit on a toilet after that thing, and I'm like, dude, why is this thing on the floor?
You like get freaked out, like you think you're falling.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, fuck.
It's like that fucking thing we were talking about with the balance beam in the fucking show.
Yeah.
You're like, you think it's gonna be like a foot, and then it's like 2 feet. You're like, fuck.
Oh shit. Oh.
Thought I was gonna die. And shit immediately.
Nobody in here now. It wasn't as bumping as it was last time.
Yeah.
Was it last time, or it was just like a shit ton of people?
I guess we're hit or miss. It's because we started late. Everybody who was waiting for it to start was like, now they're not doing it this week again.
Maybe they actually got
we didn't start
used
late.
to our schedule. Yeah, we were at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, and so they were fucking
maybe a little early actually.
Expecting it last week.
Yeah, maybe they're all thrown off because of the schedule.
Yeah. Right.
No, we started like just in time.
Yeah, I think we started at 1. I think we did it late one time, and I'm fucking high, and my mind's like, what about the time it was late?
Well, wasn't that the time, like, first time we streamed it? And we were trying, like, there was a bunch of shit we didn't realize we had to figure out.
Oh, yeah.
Before we started streaming.
And the microphone thing just immediately broke.
When I was at Rambo's and I noticed his camera is, like, looks different than mine. His is like a fucking cylinder, not like fucking...
Weird.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at the ones for my PlayStation. I'm just gonna get like one that I can attach to my computer that can be fucking...
I was thinking about getting a new one, but it's like, you know, this works pretty well, so I don't really need to buy a new one.
I got tax money and wanted to splurge a little bit.
And you're gonna get a microphone and
I'm gonna
stuff,
enter this.
So...
I want to if I'm gonna enter the YouTube scene, I want to enter with some toys so that I'm like to hide how fucking new I am at it. You know. Hey, if I have my own like videos where I'm talking about shit I know about, I bet I sound like really confident. Like if I'm talking about the Cowboys and I have some viewer come into me, like step into me, that's fucking... I know the Cowboys. Personally, I know them all.
Fuck it, it might be entertaining to talk about something you don't know shit about.
That's like every day of my life.
I say next time though, the drinking game.
Yeah, for real. And we have
to figure out some...
Yeah. At least one more person would be... I think it would help.
One more person at least, and then we'll think up some...
Fucking
different
mixes.
Good shots, bad shots.
Fucking... We'll get a birthday cake vodka. As one of the bad shots.
Speaking of, that guy hit me up not that long ago.
Yeah, he hit me up too. But he was just like telling me about his job, I think.
Yeah, he was telling me to apply.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking starting time.
But he's there though.
Yeah. Can you smoke there?
I don't know. I mean,
he's there.
I'll find a way.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a will, there's a way.
Did I ever tell you about that time Scott was telling me, like, maybe you were there, actually, that night. He was saying, like, fucking John and Gage were, like, going off about how, like, fucking the whole parking lot reeked of weed. Like, really strong and all this shit. And Scott was thinking it was me, and then I remembered it was, like, because it wasn't that long after it happened that he told me about it. And I was like, no. I was like, dude, that's, you know, because I was always bringing my cartridges.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that was Marcus. I think Marcus had a joint or something like that. Or maybe he was just smoking out of his pipe. But I was like, yeah, he was just like smoking this fucking strong fucking weed. That was his ass. But I remember like Gage and John just like
Derek
constantly walking by and staring.
Derek and Marcus fucking smoke weed in every break.
Really?
Yeah. And so do I.
That's what I liked about the cartridge. It was so discreet, man.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. And you can get them in flavors.
I don't really like the flavors because I smoke too fast that way.
Because they were all sold out of like buddies, so we got a new one, you know. When we open it, and the mouthpiece isn't like a fucking flat one; it's just like this weird round one. It just feels awkward when you go to hit it.
What the fuck?
Yeah. But it's different. It's definitely different.
Next thing you know, they're just gonna put dickheads on them, like.
I bet that would sell. That's the thing.
I'm sure it would too.
I bet it would. There's our fucking business idea, man.
Dickhead cartridges.
Yeah, seriously. And all of the fucking...
And Dale's pictures on it.
And all of the fucking oil sits in the balls.
Oh my god.
Boom. It would sell. That's the thing.
Oh my god, dude.
It just screws onto your pen like a normal cartridge.
Get another cartridge.
Make them a novelty thing. You know? Of course.
Fucking, Kindly finally got potions.
I never go to Kindly.
I kind of drift back and forth because the cartridge selections have been getting kind of slim lately.
Yeah.
So I've been going back and forth. It's like whoever gets the fucking better selects
Deals.
first, I'm gonna be buying.
Yeah.
Well, it's like all the low percentages were left and stuff, and the half grams. Like literally, up at fucking Pendleton, there was only half grams for a while. Same with Kindly. Only half grams to select.
It'll be nice when Thurs opens because it'll also kind of force everybody to lower.
Yeah, when's that supposed to happen?
I don't know. The building's built.
I know it is.
No. So I don't know. But that'll like kind of force a bit more competition into the market, so they'll have to kind of lower their price.
Right, yeah, that's true.
And then I hope Kindly goes. Brandon's a dickhead.
Actually, this is where I got. That's where I got this.
Oh yeah, I mean Kindly has like the nicest shit, you know? But it's like they're so fucking pretentious about it. Like the whole experience of going into Kindly to me versus like going into High Desert.
Getting buzzed in and shit.
Yeah. Oh, go sit on it. Now you can go in and it's like at High Desert you can just fucking walk in there. Do you have it ready? Yeah, boom. Okay, what do you want? It's like a fucking gas station for it.
Same with Pendleton.
Yeah. But High Desert makes it into this big deal, like la la la, we're fucking special that we get to sell pot. Here, look at our 90 different strains.
Yeah, they're fucking.
Where half of them are either shit
Pendleton's
weed or the other half is like
they're
way
expanding
overpriced.
their storage room.
Pendleton is? Pendleton Cannabis?
Yeah. Got a little bigger back there on the counter.
Yeah. I went off about fucking High Desert there. The first fucking dispensary I ever went to was in Prosser. And it was kind of like Pendleton, not Pendleton, fucking Kindleaf, where you'd walk in and there was like a separate section, then they would buzz you through this other door, you know? But when you walked in, there wasn't any of the product out there. It was like, they just had a menu. And you picked what you wanted from the menu and they wrote it down on this piece of paper. And then you went into this other room and they just gave you that.
See, first dispensary I ever went to, I was a caregiver when it was just, medical was legal. And I was somebody's caregiver and we went in and I remember like, it was like a sign-in process and shit. But no menus, it was like, you see dispensaries here, there's like the counters,
you could look at it.
Look at it.
Touch it.
I don't know. Like I remember them letting us smell it and stuff. But it was the one backside of Hermiston, right when you're getting into Umatilla and stuff. Because they got in trouble. Like they were right on the you couldn't have one in Hermiston.
Yeah.
So then they were like right on the fucking border, like right outside of Hermiston, like right there.
I just thought about like fucking Kindleaf. You know how they let everybody smell it. Like if you want, you can smell the strain. What if your nose just fucking leaked all over to the jar? They couldn't sell any of it at that point because they couldn't guarantee where it was on. You know, that whole jar would happen.
I always like when you don't really say anything about the strain. They're just like trying to just fucking bud up your nose.
No.
But when they just fucking throw it at you pretty much, they're just like, yeah, smell it. And you're like, whoa, dude, like, hold on, I'm looking.
No, I mean, what if you just fucking Just shot a bunch of snot
Shoot
into it.
Fucking hanger in there.
What are they gonna do?
They might charge you for it. You're ruining that much wheat.
Wear disguise.
Yeah, wear disguise. They card you when you walk in, man.
Yeah, I know. That's
What was his name? McLovin.
Yeah. One name. Why do you have one name?
For you seal.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
I was about to call that movie Pineapple Express, but it's fucking super bad.
Pineapple bad.
Pineapple bad. Bad pineapples.
Super Express.
No, like bad pineapples. It's a cartoon.
I like fucking Super Express. Fuck you.
Fuck you, man. I feel like we've been like about like 40 minutes in. We hit the point where we were like, oh, we're fucking baked, and then now it's like we're still. Whoa.
We definitely got pretty toasty today. It's still fucking all smoky.
Yeah. Well, some of this shit I brought over, even this devil's lettuce one, I was making fun of that. I was like, that sounds like what fucking the Waterboy's mom would tell him about.
Right?
That's a devil's lettuce, Bobby.
Fucking, I had some
But
stuff.
that's 29%.
Like a fucking devil's lot going on there. I had some stuff called, say Hell's Fire? Devil's Fire or something like that. Something very similar to that, but it was really fucking tasty.
What was this one? This other one I had was fucking... Oh. I have the container back in my pocket.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I have one of each at home. I bought in bulk.
It's funny because I never go there. The only times I've ever been there is with you.
Oh, it's better.
I know Rambo goes there a lot. I'm surprised you haven't run into him there.
It's better, dude. You can even fucking just register your goddamn
not
cell
better.
phone and you put it in, and eventually they give you like a shirt, or you can save up and you can eventually get like a fucking bong or something.
Do they deliver?
Did they deliver?
Pendleton does.
How the fuck did they deliver?
That's what it says. You can do, like on their advertisement.
All right, here's the
On
real
the radio?
question: will they get me Quiznos at the same time? Because there's the real service.
You probably have to tip them pretty good because you think about it, they got to go down the hill first and then go back up to get
Yeah,
there.
fuck Southgate. The whole reason I've never been to Pendleton Cannabis ever is because of where it's fucking located.
Are you serious? But you like fucking.
Wendy's.
You like High Desert?
Yeah. And I'll go to fucking...
High Desert is in such a worse location.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not, dude. That's so easy to hit.
So bad.
It's so easy to hit.
So bad.
Fucking...
It's so much easier to get in and out of.
Dude, that's because you're
Pendleton.
coming down the hill from Pendleton. I have to
go up it.
Yeah, but no, then I have to go up it again. So then I'm trying to go across like fucking all of the lanes to get up to my house.
So fucking go downhill first, then go back up.
No, I'm going to Wendy's.
How hard is it to pull up the hill? It's not like the traffic's not that bad. Just don't go around 4 and 5.
That's exactly what I want. Wendy's.
They still got that $5 deal going on?
I have no idea.
Well, fuck you,
Dude,
man. All this fucking talk about Wendy's. He doesn't know shit about it.
Go to Taco
Fuck
Bell.
you.
Get the fucking $1 nacho tacos.
I've had that.
They're fucking good.
Yeah, they're good. They're alright.
Are you getting them spicy?
Yeah. They
No,
got the
no.
little red chips in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And jalapenos.
They're alright.
Sour cream. They're fucking bomb.
Nothing to write home about.
For $1?
They're no spicy nacho chicken sandwich.
Oh yeah. That's the best shit.
But, yeah, I've had them. I just had one yesterday.
Dude, are you getting them in groups of 1? Because I get them in groups of like 5.
The first time I had them, it was 2.
That's rookie
Then
numbers.
Now I've been like, I'll get the fucking $5 box.
Yeah.
And then they have the one that comes with one of those.
Mm.
It's always in there. I'm like, this is.
I never get that.
No wonder it's $1. They just slap it together. Like, here you go.
Yeah, fucking.
Here's some air.
I could
wrapped
eat
in
fucking
tortilla.
30 of those things.
Yeah, because it's air. That's what it is.
No, it's like fucking.
They literally take air and
fucking
fucking wrap it in a tortilla.
What more do you want from it?
You bite into it, that's why it goes.
That's the flavor explosion.
See, there's all that air from those tacos right
that's
now.
Everybody just fucking at the same time.
Yeah, some people down the street just took a bite.
Fucking eat like 40 of them. It only costs you $40.
I'm about to. I'm fucking hungry after all those joints.
Oh no.
I'm trying to think what I want to eat.
Aaron wants to make, and I'm on board. She bought this fucking pizza crust, like pizza sauce. Wants to make homemade pizzas. I'm like, well, we have 4, so I'm designing one, and none of you can eat my pizza. I use all the cheese. I use all the cheese on my pizza. It's just, it's drastically too much cheese. Just a power move. No. I do love cheese, though, without.
Gotta have that cheese, man.
I love cheese. Every time I go to the fucking coast, I go to Tillamook. But every time I go there, I also fall for this fucking chocolate milk that's like $16 for a bottle this big.
I haven't had cheese curds since I was a kid, and I saw some at Jackpot. I was like, what?
They're amazing. I stopped at Road Brewery, and I wasn't gonna eat there. I was just getting some beer, so I got an appetizer, and it was for deep fried cheese curds. And it looked, the way they plated it looked like the shit that's on like the Food Network. And it came out with like 3 different sauces. Yeah, and they were really fucking good. But we ended up going down to like downtown fucking Newport or wherever the fuck we were. And I don't handle the navigation.
I can tell.
And we went to this place called Moe's, and it's like this super fucking classic like seafood place, right? And you know how I am. So I got that fucking cheeseburger. And everybody else is getting like this fresh salmon that's caught every day because it's like right on the fucking. And I get a cheeseburger, and everybody's looking at me weird.
I mean, if they only knew you didn't like seafood.
Like, to the extent, like, I didn't even want to go there. And it's like, it was so busy, we had to park, like, at the top of this steep-ass fucking hill. You know? And that's fine, all fine, well, and good when we're walking down. But then when we're walking back up, Erin's, like, 6 months pregnant. And she's like, I don't want to go. And I'm like, well, we don't really have a choice. And the car is, like, fucking 100 more feet.
When you go get the car and drive down.
Couldn't do that. I had already been drinking.
I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. And then park the car.
Just take it out of park and let it roll down the hill to.
That's what I did, but I forgot to put it back in neutral. I hit 10 cars. 83 people died. I'm surprised you haven't heard about it.
Oh wow.
It was ruled an accident. I think we should wrap this one up.
Yeah. Look, I think it was a wrap over an hour ago.
Yeah, just fun bullshitting with you.
Fucking. My brain said it's a wrap over an hour ago.
When we started rambling about soups.
Yeah. That's about when we were, I think we're perma-fried now.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Can you fucking talk?